Boom.
Live or what?
It should be. What's up, everybody? I don't know if we're live yet. Let's find out. What do you say? Yeah, we're live.
I got you live.
Woo! We did it! now we're gonna go share it. Share it in Yak-A-Bass. Let me do that real quick.
So pretty much, yeah, there's just a little delay, and it's pretty much from when it started to when it popped up on a computer is where the delay is at.
Perfect. Yeah, I like it.
Boom.
All
right, guys. Well, I apologize. It took forever to get started here. Technical difficulties as always, but it is what it is, right? So, how's it going, fellas? How's it going, David? First, we'll go with David, and we'll go with Ernie. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Just trying to stay dry, staying out of the rain, man.
Yeah, it's raining, man, like a mad dog.
Doing good. I threw a buzzbait on my front yard today. That was pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm doing all right. Kept the house dry, but the front yard was looking pretty good. So I'll just toss that buzzbait around and see if I can get it floating. It worked pretty good.
Yeah, I had I don't know how many people come in between today and the last few days coming in looking for hip waders and stuff so they can wade their yards and walk to their to go get their mail from the mailboxes. Everybody, man, this whole area is just absolutely drenched.
Yeah.
It's funny. Let's see. Are you guys able to see the comments and everything?
Yep.
Yeah, I got it up on my other phone, so we're good.
Right on. I'm trying to log in here, so that way I can watch on my iPad. Trying to remember what my password is. So what happens when you save your password on your computer? Okay, there we go. Boom. So now I can watch that. Cool. So what happens when you save your password? Oh, look at that. Now I got audio coming through here. Turn the sound off. Boom. No sound. Okay, so I'm excited for this year. You know what? Before we get started, I've got something I need to share with everybody. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Oh, great. Somebody stepped on it. All right. So, anybody and everybody is watching. It's like we got like 15 live viewers. So, what I'm going to ask of you, all of you viewers, is to go and share this. Share this on your social media page or your Facebook page, and try to get more people out here. What I'm going to do next week when we do this again is we will do a random draw with all the people who post, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this bad boy right here, a Whopper Plopper. Looks like somebody stepped on the box. The Whopper Plopper is still good. I literally just bought this yesterday, and so anyways. I'm going to weigh this Whopper Plopper next week on the live stream. We'll do it live, so that way. And everybody that shares it will be entered to win. So it's a Whopper Plopper. Share, please. Go ahead.
What's wrong with that? What color is that? Just so everybody knows.
That is a loon. That is a Whopper Plopper 130. So it's like the medium-sized one, which is
That's a winner.
That is a winner. It's the last one on the shelf. I'm like, I wonder if I could give away. So I walked through the store and I'm like, ooh, that's right there. I was like, that's the last one. I'm gonna grab that right now. So that's what I did. I grabbed that one. I was like, it was either that or buying like a what is it, like the mag draft or whatever, the swim bait by Yak-A-Bass. Their soft swim bait.
I think Whopper Plopper, good choice. Man.
I think so too. But so right on. But share away. Everybody that shares entered to win that Whopper Plopper, and I will mail it to you out next week. And we'll do the drawing next week. So, with that said, all the rain, I'm getting lots and lots of it. Granted, lots and lots of it, or good portion of it's just flowing right out into the ocean. That's kind of a little bit sickening, but what can we do, right?
Yeah, not much. So, but any rain's good rain at the moment. We just got to hope everybody else is doing all right out there, you know?
Yeah, what we need is that, what we need is the snow more than anything, you know, but, you know, those reservoirs are filling up. Hopefully they don't blow all of it out the backside, but it is what it is. So with that, let's go ahead and talk. What we came here to talk about. We came to talk about the 2017 online events. So what we got going on, Ernie?
All right. So obviously Josh is helping out. He's co-director. We've got Shane is going to be one of our judges, as well as.
Go ahead and say their last name, so that way if people who.
Shane Hyatt, and then Ken Allen. So they're going to be our other judges, and then. We might look for another judge a little bit later, but right now we've got our first 3 tournaments. Like, we have the format set up. The first one, which we're going to start on January 27th, it's a Friday. Going to run all the way from January 27th to February 28th. It's going to be basically like an over/under double slot tournament.
Nice.
I'm going to keep this. So you'll be able to use so much of your bump board for your fish, like 12 to something. Then it's going to be off limits or DQable fish. And then from one point, it's going to open up to the end of the board. So that'll be what we're running 8 fish on that, which would be kind of cool. So a little bit more fish opportunity. We thought that'd be a cool idea. Talking with Tourney X, they're going to help us out with a blind draw tournament. So we're going to do like a team tournament in March 1st to March 31st. It's going to be 3-person on a team. We're going to go at 9 fish count. Where anyone can submit 4 fish. So if you happen to get a partner that doesn't fish, you still got a chance because you're going to get 8 fish counted. You'll get 2 people with 4. You got 8. You're right there in the ballpark is what we're kind of shooting for with that. April 1st, we are going to go with 7 bass studs. So it's going to be a no-pole tournament. So basically every fish you catch, you got to make the decision right there within 12 hours if you're going to submit that fish and keep it for the whole month, or let it go by, just not post it. So it's going to be a little bit, some thinking on your own part. You might not want to keep that 14 at the end of the beginning of the month and hope you have one at the end. So it could be a different little tournament. Those are the first 3 for sure. We're going to hopefully work a little bit more with Tourney X and roll like an MLF style. Like right now they can accept 20 fish per person, but we're looking to see if they can push that out to like 80 or 100 fish tournament for 1 month. And that's what we're kind of shooting for. If they can pull that off in May, we'd love to try something like that. If not, we might just run a standard, 5-8 fish tournament, just what everybody's kind of used to in that middle of that early, that after that post-spawn, or it should be post-spawn time in May. And that's where we're at so far. You should be looking our goal is to have them up on Tourney X by January 14th or 15th.
Is that all of them or just the first one?
What's that?
All of them or just the first one?
We'd like to have them all up, but we're going to definitely shoot for the first one. Only holdups are the rules and making sure because we are an affiliate with KBF, we got to make sure they're close enough where we fall into the affiliate category. So that's where we're kind of in a little hang up right now. We look really close. We sent our email out to KBF, would have been last Thursday. So we're hoping to hear back from them soon. They do know we have a deadline. So I'm hoping to hear back pretty soon on that one.
Right on. So, sorry, you can keep going. I did interrupt you, but.
Other than that, we're still looking for a title sponsor, ideally. We've got one possible, which would be good if we can pull that off. And if not, we'll just it'll kind of be up to the members to have to pay the Tourney X fees, unfortunately.
Right on. So what are we looking at for a cost per event?
We're looking at $36 per event, and depending on we kind of know what it's going to cost for Tourney X, but then you have a little bit of PayPal fee in and out, so it's going to be right around that $6 to $8 range, and then we might hold back $1 from every angler just to maybe build the tournament extra at the end of the year, like a fundraiser tournament, like it's $5 to play or something like that, kind of keep it low cost at the end of the year, kind of reward them that way. Because we'd like to have 12 tournaments. We know we can hold 10 pretty easily, but 12 is kind of our goal. We'd like to have 12 events. Obviously we're going to run monthlies, but we'd like to do maybe a little mix-up somewhere like kind of like the one-night stands or even a slam, like a bass slam. I know there's even talk of maybe even like a delta slam. You got to catch an off, like you can catch a largemouth, but you got to have to catch an off species too. So it's something we're kind of in the works with, just seeing how that goes. So
right on. So my understanding is we're planning on extending the invitation to bordering states, correct?
Correct. So right now, I have been in contact with basically the 3 people in most that are running like the big Facebook groups in Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. Have not found a big Facebook group for Arizona or Nevada yet.
Right on.
So those are basically we're rolling West Coast, that West Coast feel. If you we want everybody to play. Keep that membership down, but keep the numbers up. So that's what we're looking for. Yeah,
I just the other day I actually got in contact with the guy from Arizona. I'll get him your info. And we're also trying to figure out somebody in Nevada. I did contact Joe, so maybe we can get those guys over in Nevada involved too. There weren't a whole lot of them, but
Yeah, just that off chance. All we need is 1 or 2 anglers, and I'm assuming KBF's not going to start until I think they started last year, April or May. I don't remember them starting in March.
No, that's the national championship is in March.
Yeah, but then they didn't start any online monthlies until March.
Yeah, that might have just been. I might have just been.
So at least this will give you a chance to do 2 months of monthlies before that even starts up, and what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, we also, even if there are only like 4 or 5 guys that we can find in Nevada, there's got to be a whole bunch of them because we got 1,100 members on our Facebook group page, and we still run into people on the street that don't even know anything about us.
Yeah, don't even know about us. Yeah,
our closet anglers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
look it out there and fish.
Right on. So, what are you looking forward to this year besides our online and tournaments in the fishing world, or at least in our world, anyways, or whatever?
Well, I'm definitely excited for Comanche. I've been well out there in the past, so I'm hoping that'll be good for everybody else. But yeah, that's one of the ones that and obviously I'm super excited it's a lake too because it's just nice to be able to do something a little different. I mean, the Delta's great and all, but every now and then, me and this big rig. She don't like the tides very much, and if it gets windy, it's even worse. So I definitely would love to see a lake, just because those tides are a little easier to read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so that was a good one. I'm super excited about that one. Obviously, the Shasta one, the Open or the Hobie.
The Shasta Bass Classic being put on by Headwaters Adventure Company up in Redding.
So that's the one that I'm kind of excited for. Whether I'm actually going to make it up there. Don't know yet, but that one's kind of an interesting one, and I think that one could be won up. Yeah. Every different way as long as the weather cooperates.
There's going to be a lot of similarity between the Shasta event and the Comanche event, from what I can tell. Yeah. Granted, Shasta is a lot more of the deep canyon reservoir, whereas Comanche tends to be a lot more flat. But I think there's going to be quite a bit of similarity between the two. But that's just me. They're both spot fisheries,
And if you get those smallmouth busting, like you find a good school of smallmouth up there, you could just be put them on the board like lickety quick.
Yeah.
So that's kind of exciting too. Just looking to see what's new and out there to throw this year. Obviously I jumped into spy-bait and hard and heavy when that first came out, and that's done well for me. But I'm kind of either going to go a whole different tactic and go really old school, like what my dad used to throw when he took me out on his bass boat, or something the fish haven't seen a lot of the Delta in like 4, 5, 10, 15 years, something like that. Or
yeah, that's what I've been trying to do too. I've been trying to think outside of the box. We get very, very much on the fads and what's going on, right, latest and greatest. So I've been trying to think, seeing this and seeing that. And I'm like, oh, what? Maybe try this next year on the Delta or that on the Delta. Giving them something they're not seeing anymore, but.
Yeah, it's going to be trying something different.
Yeah.
So that's kind of exciting. No really upgrades to my kayak. I know I've kind of been hemming and hawing about getting a larger Lowrance unit, but I'm not going to lie, my 7's pretty big, and I think it's going to be just fine.
I think a 7.
You don't want to carry.
I didn't even start off slow. I just jumped right into the 7. It's like whatever, we'll just do it. So.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you go down to like Bass Pro and you're looking at them like, oh boy, that 12 looks so good, but I can just imagine on my kayak, especially when I fish with my son, there's no way he's going to get around it. So it's like,
It's deception. It's complete deception when you see them all like at Bass Pro or whatever, and they're all lined up like that. It's complete deception. You're like, oh man, that's a 7. That looks tiny. And you're like, oh, that 12. That looks good. And you, like Best Buy, they got the 65 and the 55. You look at the 2, and then when you get it home, you look at the buy the smaller TV. You look at home, you're like, damn, that's big.
Yeah,
different perspective.
So that's cool. And you know what else? I'm actually kind of excited for the ISE show, just to see what Dobbins rod comes out, because I've heard they're going to throw out some rods that are over 8 feet, which is right up my alley. So I'm kind of super excited to see what they might throw out. To help out that spy bait, maybe a deep diver rod. I'd love to see something. I say like 8.2 to 8.6 in a spinning rod would be amazing, but I don't know what's going to happen quite yet. So that's something I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what might be out there, but I don't know yet.
Right on. Oh, we got a lot of people joining in here. I missed a couple of comments, so I apologize if I missed your comment on here. It's kind of hard to multitask.
A lot to talk about.
It's my ADD. Yeah. Look at that camo Bass Brigade hat there David's wearing. I got my gradient, my pink gradient hat on as well. Oh, look at that. Represent.
Yeah.
Represent. So what else you got here? Yeah, man.
Abel. I don't know about that.
Right on. Here, I'm trying to browse through here. What's up, Chris? Whopper Plopper. Yeah. If you're a little late to the joining, I made a purchase of a black or a loon Whopper Plopper in 130. So everybody that shares is entered to. Everybody shares this broadcast, whether it's after the fact or even live, will have the opportunity to win the Whopper Plopper next week on our broadcast. So there's that. I don't know. Yeah. Somebody's computer was dinging. I guess I went way back.
Yeah. Oh, you did. That was really.
Yeah. James said,
we were talking about going outside the box, and Oscar said he went outside the box, and he did with those purple crankbaits, those bruiser crankbaits, and then I saw him catch a 6-pounder with them. Those things work, man. It's crazy. So
it's funny. When I first saw that come out, I was with my dad, and I said, "Dad, look, he was trying to name it." I said, "What would you call that?" He said, "Well, my dad used to fish like he was on the he'd fish around, he'd like fish redmans, things like that." And he goes, "Well, on Vegas, or if I were to go out to Mead, the guy calls anything purple Cadillac." He said, "That's a Cadillac color." So I was like, so it's kind of funny. I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of cool, but I don't think anybody young will get it." But yeah, a little Cadillac color there. So
a good name actually.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the next color name.
I actually just talked to Oscar earlier today, and I was telling him about a couple different ideas I had for some colors, but I'm not going to share those just yet. We'll see how.
Same thing. Actually, Oscar should be sending me a package tomorrow, some custom baits. So that color would be surprising too. So
look at hey Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, so we got all of our online events going for next year. I want to talk about the International Sportsman's Expo coming up next week. This what is it, the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd, right? So
Thursday through Sunday. Yeah, Thursday through Sunday.
Thursday through Sunday. I did talk about it last week, but I want to remind everybody: get out there. Show them, come out there, go out there in full force, show them who we are, and that we're an ever growing part of the industry now, and basically let them be known. My idea for helping us gain recognition, actually talked with Ernie about this. He was saying a paddle, but I was thinking maybe something a little bit lighter along the lines of our hog trough. So if you can, and you don't mind doing so, I ask that you go to ISE. If you go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, take your hog trough with you. Carry it around. You might look weird, but that's kind of the idea. It's to look.
Yeah, we want to get ourselves known.
We want to.
It's going to help us market ourselves, but also so those companies out there say, just people asking about it. Just refer them back to our Facebook page. I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, it's super simple. It doesn't weigh much. Granted, it's kind of big, but It doesn't weigh much. It's easy to carry around. If you have a big enough back pocket, you can stick it in your back pocket. You know, it may hang up a bunch, but it only helps you. It only helps us as anglers. It helps us grow the sport. It brings us recognition. Those companies are already jumping at chomping the bit to. Well, at least a lot of them are seeing the potential in us. A lot of our guys are still new and they're still learning, and they're buying this and buying that and trying to figure out what they like and what they don't like. It's a great opportunity to go to ISE, see all the new stuff's coming out next year. There's a lot of great deals. The one I every year every time I've gone, I've noticed is the River to Sea booth, and there's some killer deals there. Go ahead.
The grab bag, the grab bag box. Yeah, a handful for $5. I've seen something like that. They just want to get rid of whatever they have, and it's not a bad deal. But you got to get there on Thursday. Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty thick through. I remember getting a couple rip baits, and they had some jig heads. So like, perfect. Let's do this. So yeah, and you get those like $3 a lure, $5 for two. It's pretty ridiculous if you can get in there early enough.
Yeah, every day. I think every day he kind of hoards a little bit more for each day, but there's some smoking deals, and then you can rub elbows with some of the big names in the industry. Go shake hands, introduce yourself. If you really want to pursue this in some way, shape, or form, in sponsorships and stuff, that's the way to get out there. Go out and shake hands and introduce yourself, and put yourself out there. That's the only way to do it. So my plan is to go Thursday. I'm gonna go try. Like I said, I'm gonna go shake hands. I'm gonna go talk to people. I'm gonna bring a little bit of a sheet telling them about us and what we have to offer them as far as representing them or having them come on board as a sponsor. So that's my plan, is to go out there and do that, and hopefully bring a couple of sponsors on board for this year, and then potentially for the future. So bring your hog trough. It's simple. It's easy.
Romel, he's talking about he's going to be out there at ISC's presenting on the kayak theater.
Oh, right on.
See him out there.
Yeah, him and his new canoe, right?
Yeah, thanks so bad. Thanks sick.
Yeah, and there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of cool speakers there too. I know David's brother will be up. He'll be speaking. I think he speaks on Thursday.
Thursday and Nick the Importer Fisherman is going to be speaking there as well.
Yeah, on Saturday, Matt Allen of Tactical Bassin will be speaking, and he'll be speaking about catching big fish. One of the Delta Kings for when we had the Bassmasters events out here. Robert Lee, dude. Is he not one of the kings of the Delta, dude? That guy's an absolute stud.
It's like D. Thomas, Robert Lee, or just like the common names. You just throw those out there. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Like, you think about it, you're like, dude, how do you win 4 major events? All in the Delta, and pretty much in enlightened disappointment. I mean, he pretty much, those were his go-to places, and he just ate it up on people. No stopping him. Yeah. So yeah.
So who else do they have going out there? They have Skeet Reese and Jimmy Reese. They both will be there.
Cody Meyer's going to be there.
Oh yeah, Cody Meyer. Oh, speaking of Cody Meyer, everybody see that he's got a Jackson Big Rig now. I mean, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Not only did he catch a world record spot out here in California, he's now now he's joining the kayak scene. It would have been kick ass if he had caught that on his kayak though, but yeah, wishful thinking.
Come out and fish tournaments with us.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that maybe possibly we can maybe get him maybe even on our live stream, or get him to come do a seminar or something for us. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe wishful thinking, but shot in the dark never hurt, right?
Who else is going to be there? Ken Ma. He's a good speaker. I've heard him speak a few times, but he's a good speaker.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. He's another Delta stud out there. He's brought in some really big sacks. What else? My daughter just came out to the garage. What are you doing, Stinky?
I'm actually kind of excited to see what kind of weight they're going to put into that tank like last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that's just we're seeing on its own is just seeing the size of the fish they catch, or stock, I should say, and put in the tank. So
makes me kind of wonder where they're going to get those fish from, seeing how this dirty and muddy chocolate milk the Delta is right now.
Yeah, well, they'll just run like they always do down both sides of a canal or
they probably just
slough.
Yeah,
and whatever they shop it comes up, they put it in the tank, so we're good.
Yeah.
James asking for vodka. Nah, man. H2O.
Yeah.
H2O. Haterade. What else we got going on here? Man, I went way down there.
Yeah, I think James. I think you're right. It was near whites or on the way to whites. Yeah, that's pretty much the direction they had when they launched. So I'm pretty sure whites is going to probably be the spot again. So. Right
on. Let me see. How do I see how long? Oh, there we go. So we've been broadcasting for 25 minutes. See, we didn't even need a full hour. Sometimes short and sweet is all you need, right? Is there anything else you guys think we want to talk about tonight?
And I'm excited for those online tournaments, man. I really like how we're switching it up, and it's not just best 5 fish or best 3 fish, whatever. It really it's something different. It gives you.
I think that when we had our first meeting, it went about 2 hours, and we just kind of sat back and spitballed ideas. And we know that KBF's going to run basically 5 fish, biggest 5 for a month, like pretty much every time around. So if we want to keep that club feel, or that, almost like we were thinking like more like what people do for like a Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday nighters, where you get out there, you have a little format. Can you catch 2? You catch them on top water, kind of like that idea, like that funness, and then we're just going to turn that into some online events. And especially it's nice because it's like you said, you catch, photo, release, and you're ready to roll. Right. Fish go back in the water, so
it kind of breaks. It kind of breaks the monotony. The same old story every time.
Yeah, exactly.
It puts a different strategy on it. I know. The five bass stud, dude. Like I think that's going to be an absolute trip.
7 bass stud. Come on. 7.
Oh, 7 bass stud. Ooh.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. There's going to be some.
So what is there a prize for like catching a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 inch fish?
Okay, so we have talked about we haven't put it in the calendar yet, but so basically how it's going to play out is what we'll do a 50-50 split of the tournament profit, basically. So basically, after all the fees are out, 50 to the winner, which would be longest, whatever fish we decide. Then we'll do like a little live feed. We'll draw out the winning weight or winning what they call the bullseye fish, and then however many people have that fish, we split it up and send it out. So you're still in it.
That's cool.
Kind of a thought. And then we have it built into our system or our payout scales. We get enough players or participants. There'll be a big bass payout. It sits around 4% of the payout scale, so it's not bad. But as the anglers more anglers we get, the higher that'll go. So you don't have to actually pay for that. I know there's going to be an option on Tourney X, but we're going to keep it as we're going to keep it inside the original fees, so we don't have to go with something extra.
Right. Yeah, you guys join those tournaments, man. Really, it's going to help the club a lot. It's going to help us grow. If more people do it. The more people, the more payout, and then when people see a larger payout, more likely people from like out of state like that are going to join and stuff like that. So you guys, everyone join, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2017, man. I'm so stoked. Like, there's so much going on and so much growth potential in this next year. We've only seen it grow every year. I mean, we started from just a handful of guys at our first Fish and Chill, and now we've grown into a force to be reckoned with.
The first time it came out was last year, the first tournament, and you guys are already pretty big by then. So
yeah, I think it's only, like I said, only going to get bigger, and it's just a matter of how far can we take it, and how far do we want to be. So that's kind of why we open up to the West Coast. We're like, well, why not give it a shot? we only get 2 or 3 members from other states, and maybe we just bring it back to California. But for now, keep it open.
Yeah.
See what else we got. More people chiming in here. It looks like. Let's see. Wow, there's quite a conversation going on here.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, and this is a little bit kind of off in left field. We have the KBF event coming up in May, right? The KBF event in May. It'll be a 2-day event out on the Delta, being hosted by Headwaters Kayak in Lodi. But KBF has a like a big asterisk next to the event. If we don't get 30 participants, that it doesn't happen. It just is an absolute no-go. So, if you are remotely interested in doing this, you go and join KBF. It's $50 for the year, and there's all kinds of benefits to joining. You get discounts on KBF gear. There's different companies that have discounts, access to discounts through, and then so we have them, and then also the KBF does their online events as well. And then this year, as a partner, our top X number of individuals, I'm not exactly sure the number, will actually win a seed into the national championship for 2018. That's huge. This year, they're already guaranteeing a $35,000 payout for firsts. That's guaranteed for first. That's not guaranteed for the entire prize pool. That's for first place. The winner will win 35 Gs. There's people out there that don't even make 35 Gs in a year. Like, that's unbelievable. So that's this year. Next year, they're projecting possibly even 40 Gs for 2018, maybe even more. So there's an opportunity right there. If you want a chance to win a seat in the national championship, you need to join KBF. KBF has their online events. You can win a seat that way. You can, and if we're going to be a partner too, online events are going to be a partner potentially for KBF, which is what is still pending, right, Ernie?
No, we're still a partner. That's already been set up through James. The online piece just rolls over into it. We're just making sure our rules line up where they line up correctly.
So,
but yeah, we are still an affiliate.
So potentially, you could even win. You'll be able to win a seed through our online events too. So go join.
That would be. I honestly don't know the answer to that, but that would be great. I would imagine if we have the right numbers, it'll be easy. It will be an easy sell to KBF that will have a ball.
Right. So I mean, imagine at the very least, the angler of the year through the online events will be able to, at the very least, win a seat that way, at least. So go join KBF. Like I said, $50 for the year. There's a lot of benefits to it. You have access to their online events. You have the access to, potentially win a seat in the national championship for 2018. And then if we have it, like I said, if we have enough people join, it'll show that there's enough reason to justify holding that event. And if we do get the 30 people and even potentially more, we get like 50 guys, we could potentially have 2 or 3 KBF events this year out here here in Northern California, maybe even one down in SoCal.
Well, I know they already have one in Oregon, correct?
Yeah,
that's the next closest one. I know a lot of those. I've seen a lot of the guys are thinking about coming down to the Delta, so that'd be awesome. But I mean, even meeting them, not so much halfway, but I mean, maybe a Clear Lake event they'd probably get down to. I can see an Oroville. An Oroville event would be amazing. I mean, you're going to catch super numbers of fish up there. So, I mean, there's options out there if KBF pulls a second event out here, I think.
Yeah, well, like I said, I talked to the guy down in Arizona, and I'm not sure if it's 100% set in stone, but they're actually going to have one on Havasu.
Oh, beautiful.
Dude, so we have a Havasu, we have an Oregon, and we have a California. We're the by far the biggest state with the most amount of people kayak bass fishing. Why the hell not? Why don't we have more than one? We have 2. Have one on Delta, have one on the Clear Lake, and then we have one in Oregon, and then one down in Arizona. And I
think the biggest hang up is the fact that, let's be honest, it'll take some people 9 hours to get to the Delta.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest hang up. Our state's enormous from end to end, and that's where the big hang up is. I mean, it's not like 2 hours in most states back there. You're in 2 or 3 states, but here, 2.5 hour drive, you're still in California in the beautiful weather.
One major
big old bass.
One major benefit, though, the fact that we were in kayaks is the carpooling is just not without out of the reason.
Yeah.
You know, like if you were fishing a bass boat tournament, you know, the guys fishing the Costa Series on FLW, those guys are going down to Havasu, then they're going to Clear Lake, and they're going to Delta, and I think they might have one. They used to have like
there's those three for or FLW.
Yeah, well, I mean, before they had the ones up north in that smaller river. What is that? The Columbus, Columbia River.
Oh, Columbia River.
Yeah, Columbia River. See, like those guys are driving all the way around, but you know, it's one guy and one boat, and he might have had a co-angler. Well, if you did it right, you could potentially put 4 kayaks in the back of a pickup truck and go and split that 4 ways. You know, it's a lot easier, a lot more feasible. Splitting the gas, it's doable. It's not, you know, it's not without, you know. Granted, you know, driving a national championship, 2 to 3 days nonstop driving. You know, that's a lot longer haul. But to drive, you know, 10 hours to split that, you know, talking fishing and, you know. I don't know. I'm amped, dude. I'm down for it. We gotta figure out who all wants to go down there and do it.
But Havasu one does kind of perk your interest right there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and you gotta remember too, KBF events are open launch, so it's not like we're all gonna be launching from one spot. It gives you potential to, you know, launch wherever you want and really, you know,
get after it.
Yeah, I'm super stoked, man. So I ramble and I go back and I check the ramble and go check the feed here.
I really hope that KBF tournament out here on the Delta fills up, man. It's got to fill up. That's going to be a fun tournament if it happens.
It'll be completely disappointing if we don't fill it up. And I don't know why we couldn't do, you know, 40 anglers. Like, I realize it's $50, but as far as I'm concerned, the benefits outweigh the costs. You know. Oh,
yeah. I mean, just fishing the Delta alone. I mean, you're looking like, what is that? What did it rank this year, Wes? Number
like 3 or somewhere between.
Right. So I mean, why not? I mean, that's like a bucket list lake. Just come or let bucket list event. Come on out, bring the kayak and fish it.
Exactly.
Let's see.
I mean, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. I do like the opportunity, and I really hope it works out good. And I'd really like to see a second event somewhere. So, hey, I'm actually open. I'd be loving to just be like headwaters in 50 miles. You know, let me fish a different lake. I might take my kayak up to Pardee and have an open launch, but we'll see what they say. You know how that goes, Wes.
Yeah. Well, open launch at Pardee, we say at Comanche. Open launch at Comanche's 2 launch ramps. I mean, it's not like, and they're both within a stone's throw of each other. Like you could, you know, it's not. It's, I don't know.
But you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be open. Because I mean, let it just be. You know, you got 50 miles to travel, go for it. And, you know, because I mean, like you said, it opens up Amador, it opens up Pardee, it opens up Comanche. Hogan, I think, will stick in there at 50 miles, you know. So there's just a little options out there if, you know, someone doesn't want to fish the Delta.
Okay, Delta.
Or if the weather is just garbage.
Delta ranked number 5. Number 5. Clear Lake was number 3. Yeah, Clear Lake was off the chain this year, from what everybody was saying, man. And they're
Berryessa was like 7, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's been tough then, yeah.
That's a cool lake too. I mean, that's where you can get a good spin going there as well.
Yeah, Berryessa was I think number. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Number 7. That's what it looks like. Hold on, it's being stupid. Yeah, number 7, Lake Berryessa. Dude, three top 10 fisheries in the nation, and they are all within a few hours drive of us.
Basically, what Lucas was saying. He threw in Comanche and Lake X.
Yeah.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Or when they do the one for 2017. When did they publish this?
That was last year, 16.
No, yeah, but I'm saying what month did they publish it?
Oh, when do they publish it?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
Do they have a date on here? No, they don't even have it. They don't have it. It's not really marked. I don't imagine it was too far into the year, though. You know what I mean? Usually do it relatively early, and it may be in June, July, or something. But either way, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Bullard shows up a lot, closer to the top 10, and if not even Comanche,
Yeah.
I don't think Comanche will show up yet. It's not producing. It's not quite producing as well as Yak-A-Bass, but you don't have that. And the smallmouth aren't coming up with them. Like you would think, you start seeing those spots growing inside. You start seeing a few smallmouth come in there in that 4-6 pound range, and you're not seeing that yet. I mean, I know you're seeing some largemouth. I know that same day I caught the lake record. Got to get this tag in.
Nice little plug there.
Dave Glebe, the Stockton stick, he stuck a 12-pounder largemouth same day.
Right.
So, I mean, they're big fish in that lake. It's just, can you find them?
Yeah, for the guys who haven't been around the fishing scene for very long, Dave Glebe is the guy that took the flipping technique and took it back east on the Bassmaster Trail, and actually he's the one who brought it to the forefront. D. Thomas invented it, and Dave Glebe went back there and whipped their rear ends with it, and made it what it is.
I mean, let's be honest. When you get a nickname on the Elite Series, you're pretty good. And like I said, they call him the Stockton stick back then. So now he works at Bass Pro in Manteca. So.
Yeah, if you
little history lesson, but still pretty cool.
Yeah, he works at Bass Pro in Manteca. So if you're one of the potentially go talk to him. I don't never really talked to the guy, but I imagine if you said the right thing, you could get him going.
Yeah.
But yeah, 13-pounder, dude. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That shows you the kind of fish that are in there. Those trout eaters are in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Speaking of trout eaters, let's get out there because I just got my Huddlestons in this week. So let's get a group together to go out somewhere.
Yeah. It's that time. That water temperature looks right like every lake right now. So, yeah, I could definitely see that HUD being the player. Just let it just grind that bottom and see what tags it. But a lot of work, but all you need is that one bite and 3 trips, you're good to go.
The thing is going to those lakes, man, you're gonna find this one spot, and like the next week it's gonna be 20 feet underwater. Like
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's nice too, because with that water coming up, that's where they should be.
Up shallow.
I mean, I know a lot of you guys there's a big group going to go out to Comanche, and I'm not going to lie to you, with that water coming up, I'd put on a spinnerbait and I'd be throwing it up on that shore and just bringing it off and see what happens. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't think you have to go offshore if you don't want to.
Yeah.
This week, I think you'll be happy with that.
If you can,
little tip.
if you can find an inlet, man, fish will be up there feeding pretty heavily too. If you can manage to find an inlet, I still don't know if there's a whole lot of them available within a paddle. I know some are on some of the other lakes, but most of them are all a boat drive away.
Where's that?
Just like some inlets where we got some water flowing in.
Oh yeah. So no, it should be. I mean, I said Comanche shouldn't be turned off. If anything, it should be even more open. So, and like I said, last trip out, we drop shot, spoon, Carolina rig, and I probably could have done a deep diver and still gotten a bite. So there were still a lot of options out there in Comanche, and I don't see why any of those wouldn't work this weekend, or Disneyland, as James is now calling it from here on out.
Disneyland. Not quite. That's probably more of a Clear Lake thing. I think that's just me.
He just wants a code name. I used to call it Lake Y for the longest time.
Lake Y.
So, because I didn't want people to know where I was catching all those fish either. So I was like, yeah. But either way, it'll be good. I think it'll be good if you just want to go out and see the guys or meet some guys. It'd be a good chance to go up there and catch something.
Definitely.
Right.
So,
So, what are we looking at? We're like at 45 minutes. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we go for the night?
I know a lot. Okay, I do, and I just a thought. I know a lot of us have our own YouTube channels, and I think it'd be cool. I mean, you see all those guys doing like weird little challenges. Like, I mean, think of that. Like, we get a couple of us together, do like a Facebook throwdown or a YouTube kind of channel buster, just something to help each other out. Maybe it'd be something cool to do.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
I'm not out here looking for like 1,000 followers, but if you get 2 or 3 more guys, it wouldn't be too bad.
Exactly, that'd be a good time.
So what do you have in mind? Like some sort of like a first guy, like the guy to catch the biggest fish on this particular bait or something, catch it on film? Is that the kind of thing you're thinking?
Something like that, whether we do, it could be anything. I'd like just, it's a little, a side get together, here's $10. You got to go in Walmart, find something that's on a fishing lure and catch a bass on it. I mean, put a blade on the backside of a hot dog and see the whatever works, So it's just something different, maybe just to get a couple guys, maybe some guys a few more followers, subscribers.
I'm curious I'm curious what other people have to say on the feed about something like that. Going down to Walmart with the $10 and having to buy something that's wouldn't be considered a lure.
Yeah.
Go down the earring aisle and go find the earrings and use one of those or something like that. Granted, that was kind of cheating. I just kind of gave away what I would have done, but
So I think that would be something different. And I think that to promote Yak-A-Bass in general, we need to come up with a way we can all get together and just kind of film each other, like who we are. Like I know that Josh and I have talked about that with the online piece. Like if we get a winner, we'd like to do like a little interview with them. What you, not so much. You don't have to tell us what what'd you win on, but you don't say, oh, I caught it on this spinnerbait with like 12 of the strands cut off, and I had this trailer. Just like, hey, it was a white spinnerbait. Most of my fish, just something like that.
That's kind of
How did you get into kayak fishing? How did you, what turned you on to it? Are you going to stick with it for a long time, or it was just a stepping stone? And then, kind of, do you have any sponsors you want to plug? And then, where can we follow you, kind of thing?
Yeah, that's
to promote our own anglers a little bit.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm really wanting to do with this live stream is to bring on the angler who wins, or for the reason the angler that wins can't get on, we get on the second place guy or the guy that caught the big fish and the story behind it, and kind of give us something to talk about every week.
And I mean, let's be honest. I mean, my first tournament that I won last year, and Dirk and I, we fished across each other from the canal. We caught the 2 biggest fish of the tournament within 15 minutes of each other and within 2 football fields of each other. I mean, that's just a cool story, but nobody knows about it. They all know I won and they know he got a big fish. That's all they know, but they don't know we were right. I mean, we could see each other. I was the one taking pictures of him, I catch my fish and I take a picture. I'm like, I got a big fish locked up. I go over to take a picture of his. I'm like, no, I don't. So
he didn't get in the big fish pool that day. You remember?
Hey, that works out good for me.
Yeah.
I won 2 big fishes that way. Don't get me wrong. You guys don't sign up for that stuff. It's fine. I'll take it. I think that's cool. That I think we could just do a little bit more for each other.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Someone's got to have a drone, right? I mean, gosh, we have too many anglers not to have a drone.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff Mitchell. He's a kayak fisherman. He's kind of been off and on with it, but he actually just bought a drone. He posted a picture on 209 Fiction of Mossdale. He just got it for Christmas, I believe, and he put it way up and took a picture of Mossdale, and there's some clouds and everything. It's a really gorgeous picture. But he's got a drone, so maybe if we can get him out there this year. Hey, Jeff, you're watching, man. We want you to come out and do some drone footage out there with us, if you would. That'd be cool. We also Nick Cahoon. Nick Cahoon's got a drone as well, I believe.
I mean, there's some thoughts out there. I could even see like a cool little I know Lodi Lake's not like the ideal fishery, but maybe like a Thursday nighter, like once a month, maybe. Or
yeah, you know what? Like I might be game for that. Does Lodi Lake close after dark or anything, or like
Yeah, they do. They do close after dark, so that does put a little bit of a time limit. But if you were to do something cool, like hey, it's lake only or the booms only. you kind of have, it limits you where you can fish and we can get off real quick. And I'm talking like in the summertime where it's like doesn't get dark till like 9 or 9:30. Get something different.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of like what the Natomas Backs League did. They did 2 tournaments off of Natomas, which was kind of cool. So another option.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Doing a late nighter, in like a big fish late nighter kind of thing. Yeah. That's I'm totally game. So what else? Anything else? Before we wrap it up, we got about 10 minutes before we hit an hour.
Well, I'd say I don't know who's been out lately. Any of you guys?
I haven't been out since we went to Comanche a few weeks ago.
Oh, all right. Well, okay, here we go. Throw this one out there. What do you think your top 5 baits will be for 2017? Go.
My top 2. My what top 2? You said?
Top 5. I want top 5.
Top 5. Okay. Okay. Obviously, a square bill, a chatterbait, a worm, a plastic worm.
Perfect.
I really want to throw a jig, so I'm going to throw a jig on there. And then, what else? I hate to say it, but a Senko. And I'm talking a worm and a Senko are 2 different things.
That's fine. I gotcha.
That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. But definitely 3 of those 5 will probably be for certain.
All right.
Mine, I think, definitely I'm going to be throwing the Whopper Plopper a lot this year. I had one last year, and I only got the end of the year, so I didn't use it that much. So I'm going to be using that one a lot.
Like it's like face palm, do like duh, like it's like can I take one back now?
I'm going to be throwing a lot of shaky heads. I kind of started doing that last year, and I really like to caught a lot of good fish on there. Stuff like I like to throw on like the baby brush hog and stuff on there. What else? Definitely a square bill. I just bought like 12 Lucky Craft square bills. I have that new square bill rod from BAM. I threw my new Zillion reel on that, so I'm gonna be throwing square bills a lot because that's like my favorite setup that I have right now. So I'll be throwing square bills like almost every day that I fish.
Hey, Travis Moran from Lucky Tackle Box is watching right now. Say, hey, what up?
What's up, Travis? How's it going, man? What else am I gonna use? The frog, of course, and then I'm gonna be throwing a lot of like Kitech swim baits and stuff like that.
So I'm kind of the same way. I'm going to go Kitech. I'm going to throw a lot more like Kitech either on the A rig or just by themselves. That's going to be something I'm going to try to key in a little bit more on, and with an underspin. So I'm going to kind of go that route. I'm never going to get away from my spy baiting, so I'm going to keep that in the forefront. When that bite's on, I pack 4 rods in the boat, and they all have spy bait sight on. So that's going to be a good one. I got obviously plastic worms for drop shot and anything finessey. To Carolina rig, so that's where all that kind of worms fall in. Not a huge Senko guy, so I'm going to keep that off the list.
Interesting.
Bladed jig. So I'm going to go with bladed jig because that's always a good one.
Generic. Got to be generic. We got to be generic.
That's why I said bladed jig. I'm keeping it cool.
Wait, but we said Senko. So soft stick bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So anyway, bladed jig. So I actually I've sold Tucker Warehouse out of the brand I like, so that's good to go. And I got to find it. If I lose them all, which is like 25 of them, then I'll have to find a new brand. But so I'm pretty stocked up there. I think there could be a big. I'm not going to lie to you for those. I think the spinnerbait might be back in play again this year. I think a spinnerbait bite could be really good this year.
Yeah. I hate to throw somebody under the bus, but one of our basically our number 2 AOI in the AOI, that's one of his go-tos if you weren't aware. Yeah.
And then, honestly, I don't know.
So you have to do some research to find out who that is, but
I'd love to say topwater, but I just not as committed to it as most people are. So I really don't know what my 5th one's going to be, but I'd love for it to also be a jig. I think if I could up my jig game, it'd be pretty good. So that's kind of where I'm thinking my 5 are going to be. And then we'll go from there. I don't know what else I can say at the moment, but that feels pretty. That feels like my 5 that are going to be in the boat pretty much every time I go.
Yeah.
So.
I've been perusing like Tackle Warehouse and reading reports from the past of the Delta, and just looking through them, and I'm like trying to, like I said, I'm trying to think outside the box of what I did this past year, and I'm like trying to think of what I can do this next year that I didn't do last year, because obviously I don't feel like I did as good as I could have. So what do I got to do this next year to up my game? What do I got to do different? And that's one of those things is top water. I didn't throw it enough. I've been watching a lot of like past like MLF. myoutdoortv.com or something like that. You can watch the previous episodes of MLF. It's like $15 a month or something. Like the first month, if you go through MLF, it's like $1 for your first month. So if you binge watch that real quick, you can get through all 6 seasons for $1. But that's what I've been trying to do that. And what I've been noticing is a lot of those guys, man, a lot of those guys first thing in the morning, no matter what, they are throwing topwater. They're throwing like a Zara spook or a sexy dog. Those walking baits, and they're burning those puppies practically back to the boat. And that's something I didn't do. And I know better. I know I should be doing it, but for whatever reason, I haven't been doing it.
Yeah.
So I really want to get on that this next year. So like I said, you guys did yours, and then I'm like, topwater. I think topwater is going to be a big one.
As much as I like that, I fish with my kid a lot, my little boy, and he just sits out front, and I know that those topwater with too many trebles is just a bad idea. I stay away from those trebles as much as I can. So that's kind of, and so I think that's the only thing that really holds me back with my topwater game. I fish a lot with my kid with me in the boat, so
might be in trouble if you bring him home with the treble hook in his face.
I don't want to have to use those dikes and cut those. I can get him out, but you still got got that pain level. I was like, so
you don't need CPS knocking on your door because you stuck a treble hook in the back of your kid's head, like.
So that's why I stick away from them. Don't get me wrong, I have like 3 boxes. And I always, on my Delta tournaments, I always take them with me, but they just don't come out as much as I'd like them to.
Just stick with the frog, right? It's weedless, so you're good.
Yeah.
Weedless, hitless,
No.
Yeah, so I think the two big things for me, my dad just kind of gave away my secret for, not really secret, but what I really want to do next year. He posts his go-to big fish bait is a moving bait, like a lipless. Probably throw a lot more topwater and a lot more lipless next year. Granted, those weren't my top 5, but those 2 things I really want to try to do a lot more.
Like big fish, that topwater, man, it catches big fish.
Yeah.
Even if you only throw it for the first hour, you know what I mean? Like that's my 2 biggest fish last year came on topwater. So, but yeah. That is what it is. Looks like Travis shared our video, so he might win a Whopper Plopper.
There you go.
Thanks, Travis, for sharing, man. We appreciate it.
Box that up for him now. Let's just have it. Let's get it done. So cool.
Right on. So what are we at? We're at 58 minutes. Just turned 58 minutes. Anything else, you guys?
Man, it worked out great.
Right on. I'm super stoked. Hey, thanks for joining us, Ernie.
I'd love to be here. Like I said, let me know. I don't have to always talk online tournaments. I can BS with all of you guys if you want.
Yeah,
come up with cool things to talk about.
Shooting the proverbial. I feel like we had a good show. And we'll look forward to next week. Remember, guys, go ahead and share this video with everybody and give us a like. I will post this on YouTube, so if you want to go over there and share it that way too, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. So I realize it's my channel. We're going to try to figure out a way to post it. I think we might have a Yak-A-Bass channel there too. But
when you get it up, it's easy to just add it to a playlist. So you can do it like once whoever runs that channel, just tell them to create a playlist with live chats or live feeds, and that way you can just keep adding to that playlist. That's probably the best way.
Right on. Yeah. So go ahead and share this. Share this for a chance to win a Whopper Plopper in Loon. I will we'll give this away next week. Whopper Plopper 130 in Loon. This is a gnarly bait. You know you want it. So It's still even got our what we call our MES, security thing on it. Ooh, from work. So go ahead and share the video, and out of everybody that shares, I will keep track, and I'll do a randomized whatchamacallit, and we'll give it away next week. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you.
Don't forget to sign up for your online tournaments.
Shortly. Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, so you said the 14th, right? The 14th.
If it's not, it'll be up by the 15th. That was our goal. We wanted to have everything done by the 14th, so on the 15th, everybody can sign up. That was the plan. So
right on.
We're still on pace for the 15th, so
okay.
It should be up. And the nice thing is, it should come if you're already signed up with Tourney X. You should get an email that there's a tournament within 200 miles of your area.
Oh,
nice.
Right on. So go on, register for Tourney X. Keep an eye out for our tournaments here, hopefully by the 15th, and sign up for that. Sign up for KBF, and go to ISE next week, and bring your hog trough. Right on.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Good luck. Hope you win the Whopper Plopper.
Right on.
Yeah. Hey, night, everyone. Yeah, be safe and tight lines.
Right on. Love, peace, and chicken grease.